Oh, Father!
Fuck my ass!
And if you want to come in my ass.
Who sings that?
Danzig.
Manzig.
Manzig.
Man pig.
Dadzig.
Man pig.
Oh.
Man bear pig.
Man bear pig.
Oh.
I've been getting really into Danzig lately. Are we recording?
Yeah.
No, we're
Hell
live.
yeah.
We're
I had a
live.
pitch. How about Danzig with the stars?
Uh-oh.
Dude, I would love that.
That'd actually be a good
It
idea.
was just Danzig dancing with random celebrities.
Yeah, I worked at
D-list.
a place, and they had a show with Danzig, and Danzig pulled his episode of the show because there wasn't enough blood. Like he was just like
in what, the performers? Or
well, it was supposed to go up on it was direct to a streaming service, and they pulled the episode. They pulled his episode. He was like, I won't let it go up unless you add more blood.
Oh damn.
It went up eventually, but
It's in his rider.
Yeah, I mean, literally.
I recently was on Spotify because I wanted to go back and listen to Danzig 1, 2, and 3. But then I saw that this year he released an album called Danzig Sings Elvis.
Yes.
Oh wow.
And I was like, oh, hell yeah. And I started listening as a goof. And then I was like, oh, this actually rocks.
That sounds that sounds extremely up your alley.
It's so good. I really enjoyed it.
Elvis was kind of a misfit.
Yeah.
He was.
I mean, he was like the original rockabilly.
He also fucked an 11-year-old, right, or a 12.
Who hasn't?
He married a 14-year-old.
That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. What was her name?
How French of him.
Lisa Marie.
Lisa Marie Presley, yeah.
Oh, was that her? She was 14?
I think she was 14.
Or was that his daughter?
I think it was his
No,
daughter.
well, I'm sure
Yeah,
his
no
daughter,
wonder she married Michael
his daughter
Jackson.
did turn 14 at one point, but he married a 14-year-old.
Are you sure that his daughter turned 14 at one point?
I think she did, yeah. Who was his wife? Elvira Presley. I don't know what his wife's name is.
That would be the best Danzig Sings Elvis, Elvira Presley, or whatever. Fuck.
Yeah.
I'm slow. I'm sorry. I've been having horrible stomach problems the last
What's
3
wrong
days.
with your tummy?
Dude, I don't know. Apparently eating 9 apple cider vinegar gummies a day will come back to bite you.
His wife was Priscilla Presley.
That's right.
Priscilla. Folks, it was Priscilla Presley. If you
Okay.
had Priscilla Presley, you get 100 points and we'll move on to the second round. Coming up next on Loud Boys Trivia.
I know you're only 14, but you're very mature for your age.
to come back to my place and watch Sesame Street?
Hey, mama.
Hey, Mike.
I know it should be more like a daughter, but
Dude, I heard that he was like a huge fan of Monty Python.
that's hilarious.
Yeah,
Oh my
and he
god!
would,
So he's
like-
like a Monty Python nerd.
Yeah, and he, I think like Eric Idle or one of them like hung out with him once, and he was like fanboying out.
That's funny, dude.
I love the spam stuff.
Oh, it's funny because the parrot was dead.
we are the knights who say knee. God, Monty Python's funny. Quoting Monty Python fucking sucks. It's so gay.
Oh, the Ministry of Silly Walks. It's like what I do on stage.
Oh yeah.
A lot of Monty Python sucks.
Yeah.
That shit was like fucking
You
lame.
ain't nothing but the Spanish Inquisition.
I like Terry Gilliam.
Terry Gilliam's awesome.
Yeah, because he was the American.
I like Monty Python, but their show's super hit and miss. There's if you watch an episode, it's one good sketch per episode.
That's why you only watch like those best
You know
of
what though?
DVDs.
That was like back
Yeah.
in the day. I guess the BBC is still like this because they show titties.
Big beautiful cockneys.
Big beautiful cockneys.
Hello, governor. You want
You want to eat my ass? You do.
I got big titties, and
I
so you look past the fact that I'm obese. I am.
Yeah. Big beautiful cockneys.
Big beautiful
Directed
chimney
by
sweeps.
Guy Ritchie.
What about Elvira Ritchie?
Oh, listen here, slag.
Listen here, Slick.
Listen here. I'm gonna fuck your tits.
The transporter.
Yeah, the trans.
I got a penis and I got titties.
I'm gonna
fuck you.
You
I'm
weren't here
going
to
to
tell me what I identify as.
Yeah, yeah.
That's for me to decide and you to refer to in the correct pronoun.
Yeah, die down.
If I don't fuck a trans woman, I die. I have to keep fucking trans.
Crank
women.
off.
Yeah, crank off. Yeah. Crank 2, he has to become trans. or got
To fight a trans woman, I had to become a trans woman.
trans or I die. My ticket here is gonna stop if I don't get bottom surgery.
I've started tweeting. I'm very annoying online now.
She, her. She, her. Those are my pronouns.
Comedy Central just gave me an episode series. I got 3 Netflix specials now, and I'm lip syncing Trump.
Yep. Chelsea.
It's gonna be so funny when Sarah Cooper is on Netflix. All of her like she's getting all these deals now, but if Trump loses and she's still doing that with like President Biden, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh no.
Because all that shit's gonna drop.
She's a flash in the pan, dude.
Don't say that, Dalton. We have to support
Nah, dude.
people.
She's a woman.
Dalton, no. We're an ally to women.
Speaking of, we lost a real.
Oh, I forgot to film. Should we film?
No, it's too late
Nah,
now.
it's too late. We'll get it in post.
Yeah. Well, we'll get this one animated.
This is what we call
yeah.
theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind.
Theater of the mind.
Ooh, theater of the mind.
Ooh. Yeah, let's do some old timey radio bits.
Extra. Dalton's gay.
Hello, boys. Did you hear? I'm gay.
Howdy, chaps.
Oh my God!
I just popped in to fuck your asses because I'm gay.
Damn, dude. Being gay is pretty cool.
Being gay is cool.
Yeah, man.
I wish I was.
Damn, dude. You should make an announcement on Facebook that you're gay. You'll get a lot of likes.
Oh yeah. Joe had a big day yesterday.
Oh my God.
Folks, I went viral.
Joe posted. A lot of people are asking me if I'm gay, and I'm thinking, I'm gay.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did the John Wick.
Yeah,
I'm thinking I'm gay.
Yeah.
I think people didn't realize it was a John Wick reference and thought it was Joe sincerely coming out of the closet.
Oh my God.
And there's all
that
these
was so funny.
all of these people in his comments just being like, "We're so proud of you,
Now
Joe."
you're in too deep. Now you just have to go with
Well,
it.
now I got to be gay.
And now
What were those
dude,
messages you were getting?
Oh man, they were like, "Hey man, congratulate!" Like, oh, one person was like, "Man, I'm so sorry that you felt obligated to have to make an announcement of your sexuality because it's nobody's business what goes on, in the privacy of your bedroom." And they're right, but at the same time, it's like, man, just the way I said, like the way it was John Wick saying, "I'm thinking I'm back."
That's
Yeah.
crazy
But,
that no one
yeah.
caught that reference.
Well, and then people
and
did,
then
and
there's,
they,
like, I
yeah.
commented a John Wick gif on the comments.
yeah, and everyone was just like, "Yas, queen."
Yeah, everyone else was like, "This is so stunning and brave."
Yeah.
I
It's so brave.
think
that
because there's
he-
so much vulnerability in your eyes and your profile picture.
it just goes to show that if you were a true sociopath like Joe is, you could just post like a coming out, like I'm gay or I'm trans, and really rack up the likes, get booked more.
But I've done that before. I've come out as non-binary. I've come out as pansexual. I've used LGBTQI filters on my profile pictures. I say this is the face of pansexuality. I talk about like my boyfriend and stuff. Like what does it take to get on these rooftop shows? God damn it! What do I have? I've run through the entire spectrum. Literally, autism, disability, sexuality.
You have to like brand yourself as it more.
Yeah.
Like people don't know Tim Dillon's gay.
Yeah, well, maybe I just got to like brand myself as like perpetually sexual fluid.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Ooh, I'm the first sexually fluid comedian.
That's the thing is all these people who like regularly get opportunities, they are openly whores.
Yeah.
Their sexuality is
Yeah,
front and
they
center.
all run like shows called like "fuck tits, fucking ass."
Yeah, their
show.
sexuality is their identity. Whereas you're like a well-rounded, complex individual. These people only have the.
I feel like they also don't make like offensive jokes, so they just make up for it by being like "fucking shit
Well,
ass."
it's not even no, 'cause
Like
the-
they have Tourette's. like Tourette, just straight up
Dude,
Tourette's.
every Brooklyn show sounds
Yeah.
like a Tourette's guy.
Every fucking- just these rich kids
Yeah.
that have Tourette's. That's all Brooklyn comedy is.
Freaking small cabinet, fuck ass. Come see fuck ass at small drawer.
Well, it's not a matter of like, because there's plenty of people that make offensive jokes who fucking suck too. It's like they're not good at comedy. So when you are untalented, what can you do then but be a minority?
Ooh.
If you're oppressed,
Mm.
then the opportunities come. So
Damn.
we have our answer, boys.
Yeah.
We should all become gay.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm gay.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
thinking-
thinking I'm gay. Well, weren't they messaging you like, it's so sorry that you felt bullied into coming out
I
or
know.
that stuff? That's so funny, dude.
Just like, and the fact that it's like, look, a lot of people have been asking, and
Yeah,
I haven't said
if
anything.
you don't, that's the thing, like, first of all, how do you not catch that reference? I guess it's because it's like if you just read it and don't get the reference. But even then,
Can
I'd
you
be like,
imagine like
I'm
reading
upset
that
that
reference, thinking it sounded somewhat familiar, seeing several John Wick gifs in the comments, and then still think I'm coming out?
Dude, it's like I'm upset that many people haven't seen the greatest movie ever made.
Yeah,
John Wick.
the
Wasn't it John
greatest
Wick
story
2?
ever told.
It was John Wick.
No,
Oh.
that was the first one. I'm thinking I'm back.
yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
The second one was like where he was like out,
I heard
and
the
then he
new
was
Bill
like,
and Ted's good.
huh?
I heard the new Bill and
We
Ted's
should
good.
absolutely watch the new Bill and Ted.
Yeah, we
I'm-
should review it for the show.
I'm too shy.
I love Keanu.
I haven't seen part 2 in so long. I think I've only seen.
seen. Bogus Journey's good, dude.
I haven't seen the first.
Fuck,
two
I
seasons.
remember
Um,
like they made the robots, and I remember like they were like the super, like the greatest genius that ever lived was from a different planet. I
Yeah,
thought that
one
was a
of-
cool twist.
One of the great character actors, Bill Sadler, plays Death.
That's right. He reprised the role apparently.
I'm so stoked, dude. I love Bill Sadler.
And like, did you see like apparently Bill and Ted have some daughters in this? new
Dude, they got
movie?
some hotties.
and
baby.
they are yummers.
What happened to Bill? I feel like he hasn't done anything.
Alex Winters?
Yeah.
He became like a political activist or something.
He
Oh.
did. Remember that? Fuck, he did a really
Oh,
good
yeah.
movie. I think it's called Freak Show or Freaks or something. It's like a movie where a bunch of people get turned into mutants. Or
Yeah,
some
it's
shit.
Freaks.
Freaks, yeah. Or
Yeah,
No.
based on like the original movie from like the 30s.
Is it?
That like yeah, it came with like a warning because they had like actual like sideshow attraction people, like you know, like a half a person. Like when they
Yeah.
had like actual like sideshows, they hired them and they filmed it and they were like, "Warning: these people with disabilities will really upset you."
yeah.
And it was like, oh, and it was treated like a horror movie, whereas now it would be considered more
we,
of a
we still have
drama.
a side
They
show.
don't make movies like that where it's just like two stoned guys go on a crazy adventure.
Pineapple Express.
That's like 12 years ago.
Yeah, we need a new one. Well, it's because kids aren't getting high anymore. They're having
Yeah.
sex.
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. That was a good.
Yeah, everybody's
Remember,
doing
remember
Xannies
Harold
now.
and Kumar go to Guantanamo Bay. That's my favorite political
They
satire of all
were really
time.
banking on that becoming like a huge franchise. Remember when they had Harold and Kumar Save Christmas?
Yeah, it's a trilogy. And then
Oh, I did want to say that Joe was wrong though. We do still have a sideshow. It's called the White House.
I can't wait for like a supercut of like Dalton taking over Bill Maher's show.
Yeah.
And like his like next comedy, it's literally just him like making an analogy of how the White House is like a clown college
Yeah.
and a
That'll
freak
never
show.
I
not
love-
make me laugh.
I know, me
Any
too.
opportunity.
That's so funny because I used to love doing that. I've been doing that for like 10 years. Like just the
It's
bit.
so-
It's the
so
funniest.
corny.
I love just not taking a stand on anything, just plainly calling it all a circus. Just the most shallow commentary of all time, but acting like you're way smarter. Well, did you guys actually hear that Stephen King is writing a sequel to It?
Yeah.
It's called The Trump Administration.
Whoa.
Yeah, Stevie.
We should. We
That
all,
is true. He is actually writing a sequel to
Dude,
It.
we got.
It's called They Them.
We got to talk about this. So we lost a real one recently.
Yeah.
I'm heartbroken.
Who?
Fuddruckers closed. Dude, I'm so sad.
I've never seen Joe laugh this hard.
Oh my god,
My poor roommate.
dude.
Oh my
That's incredible, Dalton.
Dude, I've been sitting on that one since she died. I can't wait to drop this one on the podcast. Yeah,
That
we
rule-
missed that ostrich burger in the toppings bar.
Oh my
Well,
god.
rest in peace, RBG.
Rest in peace, Fuddruckers.
Yeah.
And Lubies.
Lubies.
Oh,
Luby
We lost-
CK.
We lost two Luby CK.
Dude, I love the Lubies, the
What's
Luann
Lubies?
platter.
It's like a cafeteria style chain.
Oh.
It's like a southern thing.
You
Oh
ser-
yeah,
so
and
you
it was
fucking
we
serve
had one in
yourself.
Kansas, man. That place was awesome.
Yeah.
It was like an all-you-could-eat buffet.
Like Sizzler?
Kind of. Well,
Little
no,
bit.
because you don't serve yourself. It's like a cafeteria.
Oh, okay. That's
Yeah.
sick. Dude,
Yeah.
I never got that kind of cafeteria set up when I was in high school.
Damn, but I feel
Really?
like you grew up in like coastal regions.
Yeah, Northern
you know?
California.
Yeah.
They don't do that. It was all
Yeah,
outdoor.
you had like good food. You had like healthy, regular.
No, we had shit food they had to pay for. Ugh,
Damn.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, school cafeteria lunches suck, dude.
Oh, they were terrible.
You know what's funny is like there was a fuck. I saw this fucking meme. Robbie was talking about memes. I'm about to talk about a fucking meme right here where they said like the reason everyone makes fun of white people food is because for a lot of people their only exposure to white people food is school cafeteria food and prison food,
Yeah.
and that's a very important thing.
That's, oh my God.
No, because when I was in high school, we had gizzards and livers and
No, you fucking didn't,
No, you
dude.
didn't.
How did you have this
We
fucking
had-
life,
We
dude?
had black and
There's
catfish.
no.
And, oh, we had etouffee. And, we had,
Are you Bobby Boucher?
Yeah, I went to high school in the bayou. we had an alligator tail. And, oysters, Rockefeller. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
But yeah, R.I.P. RBG. Do you guys know RBG stands for wet ass pussy?
Yep.
Come on. The woman's barely in the ground.
Oh man, it's funny because I try to separate the art from the artist with RBG because like I actually think she's like a genuinely very impressive woman with like a very interesting life story.
Dude, she was a babe back in the day.
Dude, she was
in
fucking
pictures?
hot.
Yeah,
like
dude,
such
she
a hot
looked good.
30s. But
You think she had some
but
big
all the
juicy titties?
fan base around it, like like women really know how to ruin like good progressive figures. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
women are dumb.
what was that one tweet that was like my 10-year-old? I told my 10-year-old
Oh,
Ruth Bader
yeah.
Ginsburg died, and she did the Wakanda Forever salute and said Ruth Conda Forever.
That can't be real.
Yeah, I'll take things that never happened
Dude,
for
I
a
don't-
billion.
That person definitely. First of all, yeah, there's no way a kid would have a reaction to anyone on the
that had to
Supreme
be-
Court.
That had to be a joke, right?
No,
has to
no.
be.
I looked
No,
her.
there's-
I looked up her profile. She's like from First of all, she like locked her account. She lives in San Francisco.
Dude, when I see shit
There we
like
go.
that's one of those things where
There
I'm
it
like,
is.
Yeah, she's probably one of my sister's friends.
Yeah, there you go.
What happened to the internet? Because back in the day, if you posted something like that anonymously on 4chan, it would be like, oh, this is a funny bit. But now people are posting.
That's the thing is people are posting fake RBG, like fake cringe, and then people are posting real cringe, and it was really hard to tell them
It was,
apart.
dude, one of the guys on Twitter, this guy Don Hughes,
Yeah.
Good guy.
posted something where it was like Ruth Bader Ginsburg going to heaven. And
I thought that was real.
Oh yeah, and it was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
six,
and it was
60
like
million
her
abor-
meeting
yeah.
Roe v. Wade.
Yeah.
It was like Roe, whatever. And some conservative,
Which is funny because Roe is still alive and also like hates abortion.
but some conservative account was like, "This is disgusting," and it was like clearly a joke.
That's funny. Yeah.
They had one of her like
There
going,
was one
yeah.
sincere tweet that was like, Ruth in heaven, Chadwick going, my queen, and then Ruth going, my king. Just like, oh, Jesus, dude.
I had one where she was like, I'm finally getting into heaven, and then there was the 60 million babies aborted since Roe versus Wade, and then shadows. She was thrown out of the kingdom of heaven for murder of the baby degree.
Murder of the baby degree.
Yeah. I'm pro-life, dude.
Really?
Dude,
Oh, absolutely.
It's crazy
Absolutely.
how many people are like, how could this happen? And it's like, wow, she's 87 and
She
has
should have,
cancer.
like, I will say, she should have retired under Obama. She had cancer.
Yeah.
Why didn't she
it's
retire
like, It's
under
like because she's
Obama?
power hungry.
She's power tripping, dude.
Yeah, dude. If
Once
you
you get
can
that
you
gown
if,
and
can you
gavel-
imagine if a man was doing that? They'd be like, "Give it up, you senile old man."
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like that
true.
was like the same thing. Like when Dick Cheney had a heart attack, they were like, "Take the sign, old man."
Yeah.
You know.
Well,
But-
if it was, I mean, it would just be if it was liberal or conservative. I don't know.
Exactly.
You know.
I mean, it's all the same, man. All politics is the same, man.
Yeah.
It's all these people, man, up on a hill trying to tell us the working class how to live.
I mean,
man.
that's what's funny is it's like the exact, like the liberals are completely embracing that thing that they hated Mitch McConnell for doing in 2016. Like, no Supreme Court justice till the election, which I would like. I would rather not Donald Trump pick another Supreme Court justice because that would mean he picked more than Obama. How crazy is that?
Makes perfect
Anyway.
sense to me.
No, he needs. I said this in one of our. group
McConnell is
chats.
like such a weasel. He was like, well, it worked when we were doing it because we were in power, and now that we're in power, we're not going to do that anymore.
Well, what's doesn't he? It doesn't have to be approved by you. Like he can just appoint whoever he wants.
No, it has to be approved by the Senate.
Oh, okay. Because I was under the impression that was like the one thing the president could do.
You got to no. There's like
but the
it's
Senate's
a
gonna-
Dude, we gotta get Vince McMahon.
Dalton. We got a little
in
thing
the
called
Supreme Court.
Yeah, all right, yeah.
checks and balances, my friend.
Howard Stern.
Yeah, we.
I hope it's a cool guy.
He put Ted Cruz on the short list. He said it was going to be a woman, but
The Zodiac
it
Killer.
would have been
Ted Cruz?
so funny if he was like, Teddy baby, welcome to the court. Just
Yeah.
like replacing RBG with Ted Cruz would have been so fucking funny.
Who do you think? Who would you like?
Me?
I would like Judge Judy.
Steve Wilkos.
Nice.
Damn,
Get off
Dalton,
my get off my stage.
Yeah. You disgust me.
It's like a guy fighting for affirmative action.
Yeah. Get the hell. You want to take a swing at me? Is that what you want to do? It's like stands up.
The lie detector test, seeing if you murdered your baby. Ooh, it's true.
Damn. Yeah, you know what they should start doing is having those judges wear powdered wigs again, man.
Oh, that'd be so
How come we don't do that shit? We say we're a country of tradition, but that's like the coolest tradition we don't do anymore.
What was with that? Why'd they wear
I don't know, dude. Like everybody, like it's like for
it's
some
called
reason.
being a pimp.
Like, it's not. It's like a bad hairstyle.
That's
Like,
actually.
if you're gonna make
how
everyone,
about Katt Williams in the Supreme Court?
yeah,
Oh, that would be
That would
awesome.
rock, dude.
we ain't.
Supreme Court ain't
Bitches v
having
pimps.
no abortions.
In the case of bitches v pimps, I am ruling in favor of pimps.
Landmark case, bitches v pimps.
The founding fathers said, "Do not trust these hoes."
Dude, just imagining everybody wearing actual robes and Katt Williams shows up in a fur coat. Now, what's up, Bobo?
Oh man, that Michael Jackson bit is incredible. It's like 10 minutes of just fire from Katt Williams.
Katt Williams is the funniest.
He's
comedian.
fuck Michael. Fuck Michael.
I think Katt Williams' version of the the same kind of thing Chappelle did was better.
Oh, by the way, salute to Chappelle for winning 2 Emmys over Hannah Gadsby. That's
Yeah,
pretty
that's how it's
awesome.
done.
What was she nominated for?
Nanette.
Nanette?
Yeah,
And
that's it.
Wait, he just now won?
Yeah, because the Emmys are like a year later. Like you get the award.
No,
for-
Nanette came out like what 3 years ago?
Oh, maybe it was for Douglas then.
Douglas.
Okay,
no
so-
way she got nominated for Douglas.
She got
Every
nominated.
time I
she
hear-
was nominated.
I think
That's
of
crazy. Douglas sucked, even for her.
I know, but that's just like what like Hollywood eats up though. That
it's
shit.
so it's like when like a musician like takes like 10 years to break into the industry and then their first album does really well, but then
Like
that
Billie
album
Eilish.
took like 10 years.
Douglas
to,
is her
yeah.
Pinkerton.
No, because Pinkerton was good. I
Ah.
would say Douglas is horror.
Hellbilly Deluxe.
Yeah, why not?
No, you're right.
But it's like sometimes it's hard to like have a follow up. That's why
It's
like
true.
you
One
should
hit
have at
wonders
least
are
like
fascinating.
you should have at least 12 hours of material before you become successful.
You know what would suck if you were a 2-hit wonder? Because you'd be like, out of the woods, second hit.
Oh, yeah,
you're
and then,
just
like,
done.
third time it's like yeah, because that's when you're like that's when you have like the most leeway too. It's where you can
Right.
You're supposed to like that's like
You're
you're
like,
supposed to
okay,
be like
this wasn't a fluke.
yeah, now I can be like personal and more real and genuine. And
Yeah.
this is the comedian I'm going to be for the rest of my career.
Right.
Like for Mulaney, that was like his like Kid Gorgeous and Radio City.
Oh,
where he
yeah,
was like,
yeah.
I'm not a TV star, but I'm a funny guy.
funny guy.
I'm a funny guy. I speak in a dead accent.
I do stand-up
He does talk with like that transatlantic. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
This just in.
this
Yeah,
I-
that's-
he-
yeah, I mean that him and Mark Norman. I mean, the key to comedy is having a funny voice.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Just like music.
No, I'm not going to take the train. Yeah, that's Mulaney.
Yeah.
Lame,
Check.
horny.
Nice.
Uh-oh.
What's going on?
It stopped recording.
No, nothing. I accidentally turned my mic off.
It
I gotta
stopped
tell y'all,
recording.
I tortured myself last night with
Oh,
a
no.
horrific movie marathon. I watched Suicide Squad, Justice League, and Aquaman.
Oof.
And man, what a piles of shit. Those
Aquaman's not bad.
Aquaman is the best of those three for sure. But
I think it's kind of funny.
dude, well, I was stoked. I said this in our group chat, but the dude who plays his dad, I want to watch a movie about that guy because that guy rocks. Tamara Morrison.
He played Jango Fett in the Clone Wars.
He did well, yeah, but he also there's a Kiwi movie that came out like in '93 called Once We're Warriors, where he plays this dude called Jake the Muss who just beats up his wife the whole movie.
Nice. I mean,
that movie rocks, dude. That is such a good movie.
Jake the Flores.
Yeah, Jake the Flores.
I'm gonna beat you up, bitch.
Yeah, Jake the Muss.
Actually, can you beat me
you
up?
ate all my cum? I was saving that?
Can you actually beat me up and I'll suck on your strap on? But yeah, I like Aquaman. I like the DC movies better than the Marvel movies at this point.
Really?
Contrarian take, but yeah.
I feel like, I don't know.
I like Batman. I love Batman versus Superman.
Suicide Squad was terrible.
Yeah, that one is bad.
I hate it, and it was like clearly, Amanda Waller is the villain here. She's like the worst person in the movie in terms of evil. Because like, remember that scene where she asks all of those people working there to wipe the hard drives and just kills them all? It's like, well, you're bad. You're no better than this Suicide Squad.
That's the point.
Yeah, I didn't like that.
I think that new one's gonna be awful.
I don't know, dude.
James Gunn.
Did you see the character reveal trailer?
I did.
They got Polka Dot Man in the mix.
I think it actually could be good.
It looks like it would probably be good.
I don't know.
I didn't like Guardians of the Galaxy movies though. Actually,
Really?
Nah.
No, those movies are good.
They're fun.
I don't like fantasy. I just don't like things that are too crazy.
It's weird because
That's why I like the Batmans. They're just so grounded.
That new one with Robert Pattinson looks awesome.
Yeah,
I know, it looks so
dude,
good.
He rocks, man. I haven't watched it yet, but y'all see the clips from that new Netflix movie he's in where he does like a southern accent? Looks awesome.
No, he's pretty good in like everything he does.
Yeah, he was in Cosmopolis, the Cronenberg film.
Bill Cosmopolis.
Bill Cosmopolis.
I love it.
I don't know what that impression. It's been years since I read Cosmopolis.
Yeah, I got it recommended to me. I've only seen the poster, so I can't really do it.
I read the book because I'm a big fan of Don DeLillo. But it's been a while since I read it. Something about a billionaire trying to get like a few blocks through Manhattan in a limo.
Fuck, my stomach. Ow, dude.
Uh-oh.
You all right, Robbie?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Dalton. Oh, no.
I got COVID.
Oh, no. All my co-hosts are dying. My plan worked. What if I poisoned
I'm
you
going to
guys
pause
right
it
now?
real quick just to make sure that I'm not fucking up this recording.
Okay.
All right.
Proud boy.
Thank God, dude.
Yeah, so anyway, Margot Robbie is hot.
Yeah,
Oh,
great
man.
body.
Oh, my
All-time
God.
great. She's kind of got a boy body.
Oh, not
Nah,
that. That's
dude.
if that's a boy body, well then
Then I'm
I
gay.
want to
Then
run
I'm thinking I'm
I want to
gay.
run my tongue up and down some fucking boy bodies.
Nah, dude,
She's so hot.
she's so
Yeah, I'm
hot,
so
dude.
fucking horny, dude.
Incredible body.
I would
I'd-
pay a good amount of money.
Tarantino used her really well because they were like, she doesn't have enough lines. It's like, yeah.
Oh, dude.
The best thing about her is
Margot
that,
Robbie pregnant? That's hot.
Oh damn!
Oh, dude.
gross.
Hell yeah, that womb going.
But she
great.
did look good because she was still just like, she looked like a hot girl.
Dude, pregnant Billy just looks like a big third titty.
Yeah, dude. And that's
Wow,
life, dude.
What a great take.
Yeah, man. Am I the first one to say that?
Gentlemen, what is a belly if not a big third titty? I propose jacking off to pregnant porn. You're a
Dude, I've never been able to bring myself to go down that road.
Why?
Of all the fucked up porn I've watched, I can't.
Dude,
do that.
I would sooner watch a pregnant woman than trans porn.
Ken Bone
definitely.
got canceled for that.
I mean,
You remember that?
There is something. I guess it's like biological. Like when you see a pregnant woman, it's like, all right, well, there's a fertile woman. She's capable of bearing a child. That's hot.
I've heard that like you're supposed to instinctually not get turned on by a pregnant woman
Oh, then I'm broken.
because
So
like
you don't fuck
pregnant
them.
women-
yeah, because like yeah, it's like they've already served their purpose.
You can fuck a pregnant woman though.
You can't, but like the whole point of fucking is to conceive life, dude. There's no other
They
reason to
actually
have
say
sex.
you're supposed to have sex while a woman's pregnant.
No,
It
you're
helps- it
not.
helps the- it helps
Who's
lubricate-
they?
It lubricates
Who's
the
they?
baby.
Who's
So it-
they?
My mom.
Dalton always refers to his mom as if it's like a scholar who's right. You know, I've heard it cited that I should be in bed by 9.
Yeah. I read an article that said you're supposed to eat greens.
I read a Paul Blart article.
Yeah.
Said I should go around on a subway and get into some hijinks.
Mhm.
Borat 2's coming out.
When? I can't wait.
They haven't had an official date. Yesterday, I heard someone do quote Borat to each other non-ironically. It's been a while. They're like, wow, we were very nice. I was like, oh boy, that does kind of suck.
King in the castle.
But Borat is awesome.
Borat rocks.
Yeah, he's cool.
There was that weird period where everyone was quoting Borat, though. Do you remember that? In like 2006. Like
I still do, dude.
Yakshmin, my name is
Borat.
Borat.
Dude.
Wife.
Hello. You know, but my wife, he never actually says that. That's like an ironic
He
impression.
doesn't. That's like a Luke, I am your father
Yeah.
situation.
That's from, well, it was, I think it was like Scott Aukerman who really came up with, who really like.
Yeah, my wife.
Yeah, Scott Aukerman, another guy people used to quote, but no longer do. Because
Damn, whatever
no one
happened.
listens to Comedy Bang Man.
Yeah, whatever
anymore.
happened to that podcast?
Harris Whittle's passed, and there's no reason to listen after that.
Honestly,
And I think Scott just got too woke. Like at the beginning of the show, like there was like Nick Kroll dropping the N-bomb and stuff, and now it's like,
Dude, I'm telling
it's
you,
like,
man,
so we got 3 trans women in the studio today. Let's all talk about silly things, you know.
Trump winning that election was the worst thing that happened to comedy. That's
I
what
know.
changed everything.
You know, I re-listened to Sam Hyde arguing with Tim Heidecker today.
Where is that?
It's on YouTube.
I gotta listen to that.
Yeah.
pull it
Yeah.
up.
Trump winning was really, really bad for comedy.
Yeah, because like
It's
every
never
comedian
gonna-
was
it's
like,
never gonna
"Hey,
get better.
yeah." They were like, every comedian was like, "Okay, now it's actually my responsibility to be a good person."
I know, dude. It's like Jesus. I think it's because Trump is like a comedian. So
Dude,
everyone-
I mean, once all the protests started happening, Lauren was telling me, she was like, "Yeah, you'll just never be able to do race jokes after this." I'm like, I'm quitting comedy then. If that's the case, well, what's even the point?
Yeah. I feel like I was talking to Joe. I don't think the protests are about George Floyd anymore.
No,
It was never about. It was never about that murderer.
Jesus Christ.
You're talking about Chauvin was the murderer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Of course, of
Cool.
course,
Yeah,
of course, of
I-
course.
I
Yeah,
I was watching
yeah.
that video and it's outrageous. None of them are wearing masks.
Yeah, hey, 6 feet apart, dude.
Yeah,
we riffed that out before the show.
yeah, we did. So, Aquaman was serviceable.
Aquaman from Queens.
Aquaman.
Aquaman is Nora from Queens.
Aquaman is Nora from Queens.
You think that show is gonna get renewed?
It's the only show they renewed.
Comedy Central. What the fuck is going on over there, man?
I read an art. Well, they're trying to pivot to animation and like woke, like Gen Z shit.
I can't believe
They're like making. They said they're making shows for. They're trying to build off South Park, their last like successful show besides the Daily Show, and trying to create shows for social media. Like they're not trying to get ratings. They're now creating TV shows. They're like, we don't really care about ratings anymore. It's like more about Gen Z experience. It's like
I
what the
wonder if
fuck does that
Matt
mean?
and Trey are like looking for the exit at this point.
Yeah, I mean they already basically have sold like the show to HBO Max.
Yeah, because if I were them, I would not. I'm wondering if Comedy Central is starting to clamp down on what they're allowed to do.
Yeah, dude. And Matt and Trey are like libertarians, although they've been pivoting a little bit more left lately. I don't think Comedy Central would ever.
I don't. But
Can you
dude,
imagine? I mean, they're just like I think Comedy Central would. But South Park just makes them so much money. It's their
Yeah,
only
but-
successful show.
Yeah, but if they did leave,
The thing is that Comedy Central doesn't actually care about politics. They just see that it's kind of trendy
Dude,
right
that's
now.
what's so annoying about nowadays is who the fuck cares what any entertainer's political leanings are? I shouldn't even know that shit.
Joe Rogan is like having to apologize now because of Spotify.
It's like I don't need to. It changes nothing for me that Matt
Yeah.
and Trey are libertarian.
It
I just
cha-
like
I
the
know.
show.
it makes me libertarian. But yeah,
yeah.
It makes me want to be libertarian.
South Park is kind of catchy with their political beliefs.
I mean,
Remember
it
in
makes
middle
perfect
school when
sense.
everyone just was like, just repeated whatever they said, whatever like was on South Park. Like,
I still do.
yeah. Well, sometimes they can have pretty good takes.
Well,
I hated
dude,
like
that-
Lindy West was like, and there was a big Twitter thing that was like, South Park, it was dangerous. It's like, okay, dude, you just can't use you just hate that there's any sort of opposing view.
Yeah, there's
in
like this
mainstream
weird
media.
turn happening now with South Park where they're saying South Park is the reason this generation of men are like misogynist.
That's so funny. Like we've become like the parents trying to cancel South Park.
Yeah,
because
dude,
our parents
exactly.
and our parents never tried to cancel South Park, and that was like, okay, well, looks like I have to cancel the show I watched.
Well, they did when it first came out. Like not our parents, but
I
like
wasn't allowed to watch it as a kid.
Gen Xers' parents. Like there was like a big like conservative Christian outcry
Yeah,
when it came out.
yeah. Now it's like
Now it's like the woke people like hate it because like there was an episode that was basically like trans people aren't real.
That's one of the funniest episodes they've done recently. Was the trans athlete ended up just being Macho Man Randy Savage.
Oh yeah, that one was really funny. Yeah. Well, they did one that was basically just like, oh, what? So you want to be a woman? What am I, trans dolphin or whatever? Like it's like, you remember it's like,
Oh yeah,
Kyle transitioned to being
they
a black
did.
guy.
They did a trans one like 10 years before.
Yeah, with a take you can. Comedy Central would not air that episode if they made that today.
Yeah.
for
Oh,
sure.
where they put Mr. Garrison's balls in Kyle's.
Well, they aired a
knees
real
to-
sex change, and they cut to Mr. Garrison just being like, "Oh, so long balls."
and so long balls.
He's like, "Oh, jeez." So, like, just very minor reaction.
And then eventually they just transitioned him back.
Yeah.
They got all they could out of
That
Mr.
show
Garrison being a
rocks.
lesbian.
Oh, that was so funny. God, South Park's great. Check out South Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, check out this
Let's
cult.
do some plugs.
yeah.
I want to plug South Park.
This is the South Park
South Park,
cast.
check it out. Family Guy, check that one out
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Dude,
American
and
Dad.
Borat, check out
Yeah.
Borat.
Yeah. I've been watching that new HBO Max show, Raised by Wolves. Have y'all watched that?
What's that about?
Dude, the show is stupid, but I'm hooked.
What's it about?
It's a sci-fi show where
Ooh.
the Earth has become too polluted
Uh-oh.
and everybody has to flee. But there's been this war happening between this religious sect and atheists, and the religious people have like all the nice ships and the atheists don't.
Ooh.
But this one guy was able to send over like a couple of androids and some embryos
And an iPhone.
and an iPhone. Yeah. And so the androids and the embryos get to this new planet first, and they try to raise these kids, but I mean, it's like convoluted, but it's stupid because it's like they have this, there's like this other, like the androids and the kids are atheists, and then there's this other faction that's like all religious, but in the show they treat atheism as its own belief system rather than just like,
It sounds like a South Park episode.
yeah, it's weird because like these two people are going to war over. It is like
Oh,
the South,
wait, is
it
the
is,
one where
it is like
Cartman
the South
goes
Park
into the
episode
future to
because-
get the Wii?
because it's like the atheists
Yeah.
are fighting for their right to just
Right.
not believe in shit. But it's like if you were really atheist, you would just like, wouldn't you just conform so you could survive? Like if you were purely living off of like instinct, that I don't know. It doesn't make any goddamn sense why.
Damn.
And also, it's not like the religious people are like Christians. It's like this new religion. This is only like 200 years from now. It's like, what new religion's gonna pop up? I don't know.
That's
Check it
true.
out.
Yeah, religion's old as shit.
Yeah, it's really weird. But hey, check it out, folks. You get to see some bodies explode. I don't know.
I feel like HBO has really been sucking lately.
The show is enjoyable, but it's like
They haven't had like a banger since Succession.
Succession. I mean, HBO Max is killing it.
Lovecraft Country.
We got Lovecraft Country is terrible, dude. I'm watching it and it's just like I've said this before. It's just Watchmen all over again.
Yeah.
It's just like what's
you
what's
took
the
a cool
trendy
thing.
political
yeah.
view to. And then the guy who played Omar in The Wire is in it, and he's gay again.
Yeah.
Damn,
Wow.
talk about
Gay
being
on TV
typecast.
again, and there's like a really aggressive gay sex scene.
That's funny because Watchmen had Chris from Sopranos. So they just like recycle beloved character. Like both shows are like
Oh yeah, but
nerdy-
Chris was barely in Watchmen.
nerdy IPs, but they're woke and add a beloved HBO actor in the mix.
Yeah, and Omar, dude, there's a scene with him where he goes over this dude's apartment, like spits in his hand, and starts butt fucking.
Oh my
Dude,
god.
it's wild.
What the fuck?
Yikes. I don't like that.
That show was bad, but Harley Quinn just got renewed for a third season. I'm stoked for that.
It's
dude.
supposed to be like a graphic lesbian sex scene in the season.
Yeah, dude.
too.
So man, I don't want to spoil the show for you guys, but
No, but like there's like pussy eating.
her and Poison Ivy end up lesing out, and it's
Ooh.
it's a dream come
So they got
true
my
for-
emails.
Yeah, dude. For old Dalton over here.
There's like an ass eating scene.
No, there's no
How
ass
hot?
eating.
There's like a cunnilingus dude. At one point, like Ivy shits directly into Harley's mouth, and Harley spits it back
But
into
it's
her
just
mouth.
salad. She
Yeah.
because she's plants.
Yeah, with corn.
Harley is literally tossing her salad because she's made of plants.
It's very
Oh, I
erotic.
forgot. Welcome to the Loud Boys,
Yeah.
everybody.
And then
I forgot to introduce the show.
and then Joker's just jerking off in the corner because he's like a self-imposed cuckold.
They do have a fun gag.
Jerker.
They do have a fun gag on the show where Joker ends up falling in love with someone.
A regular housewife.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it like a? It's like a comedic show, right?
It's a comedy, but they balance it really well. Like it's definitely a comedy. Like it's irreverent and silly, but you also end up caring about everyone.
Even the
great.
villains.
Well, the show's based around villains. King Shark. I mean, he's great in it. Ron Funches plays King Shark.
Nice.
Yeah, it's great. It's a good. Hey, we're gonna do some more plugs right now. Watch Harley Quinn,
Yeah.
everybody.
And check out Ron Funches.
Yeah, actually, he sucks, but he's great in that show.
Lemaire is the superior Ron Funches.
Dude, Lemaire is just bizarro.
Although,
Funches.
yeah, another comedian who was once a friend, and now I find out that I am just a fan of their page on Facebook when they turn that around.
Does Lemaire have a Facebook?
No, I'm talking about Ron Funches.
Oh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's funny how many famous people I'm friends with on Facebook because I like friended them back when they were just like not successful.
That's how you do it, dude. That's how you climb the ladder.
No,
No, because they just stop talking to me once they
Yeah.
get any success. That's what people think. Like, oh, dude, just like you're gonna make connections because you know all these people before they make it. It's like, no, once they make it, they leave you behind. Like they just make new friends.
I guess networking does help, but it's like, I don't know. I'm not trying to get anything from. I'm not like.
I still talk to Josh Gad.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good friend of mine.
That's cool.
Like, he won't get me tickets to, like, any of his fucking Broadway shows or anything.
Do you actually know him?
Yeah.
Really?
We did, like, theater class when I was in middle school.
No
How
joke.
old
He's
are
like the
you?
same age as me. I'm 35.
You know he's
Damn,
half
dude, you're
Afghani
old as
too.
shit.
Yeah. He was like, hey, I know you're doing that podcast with Robbie Goodwin, but don't tell him that we're... Hey, forget I said anything, guys. I'm just goofing around
Can
again.
we zoom him in?
Yeah, we can.
Dude, that'd be so
That's
funny.
crazy.
Okay,
that-
we can do it, but here's the thing. You can't mention Book of Mormon. You can't mention Frozen. You can't mention any current projects or any future projects.
Can we talk about the comedian?
Yeah,
No.
that's all I
FX?
want to ask about is it shows Billy
we
Crystal.
can, but at no point can we mention Billy Crystal.
Okay. How about Billy Crystal Meth?
That'd be good.
Yeah.
And he's
How would
like,
that be?
When Harry,
I feel marvelous
Yeah,
on
yeah.
meth.
You look marvelous because you're ugly usually.
Yeah, when Harry met Sally, but they're just picking scabs in each other's faces.
Yeah.
Oh, Dalton.
Yeah.
Oh, Dalton.
Women and men cannot be friends unless we're on meth.
Sally, you're hogging the glass.
Yeah. Did you take a hit? I knew that you did.
Oh my god, you just reminded me of one of my favorite jokes I've ever heard. My friend of mine, his name is I forget his real name. Michael Martin, I think. He has a
Mary Martin?
No, his name is I think it's Michael Martin, but his stage name is Quentin J. Bushmaster, the Pride of Taco, Texas. Which I know he does a character on stage, but he had a joke once where he said, "Boy, I love smoking crystal meth. I've hit more glass than a retarded bird."
Wow, that's really funny.
Shout out to Quentin J. He rocks.
Wow, I haven't had an involuntary snort like that in a while.
Dude, I remember like he came to New York and told that joke, and it's like I was cackling in the back of the room. That rocks.
Yeah, Dalton, you can be a little too spicy for Brooklyn sometimes.
Nah, dude, Brooklyn loves me.
That's the title of Dalton's special, Too Spicy for Brooklyn.
Dude, I do remember one time I went up at Star Bar.
That's also how I feel about arepas.
I went up at Star Bar
Ooh.
and like everybody was bombing,
Except
and then I went up and I did a bit advocating. I was very pro OJ in the bit,
Nice.
and I did well. I got a good set. But when I got done, the host was mad that people were laughing. She was like, "Oh wow, so you guys won't laugh at jokes, but you'll laugh at abusing women." And I'm like, that was clearly a joke.
It's a joke, yeah.
They were laughing at my
That's
jokes.
a big Brooklyn open mic thing, just scolding people after their sets.
Yeah, it's fucking frustrating, dude. I don't like
That was a big
any
thing in LA too. It was a lot of like shitting on the.
Well, I don't like it like when people do that shit. Or anytime anyone even like tries to riff on my set, like a host will go up and be like, "Whoa," and they'll try to like do some riff based on what I said. It's like just fucking move the show along. Just be like, "Hey, give it up one more time for Dalton Pruitt, everybody." All right, folks, you guys having a good time still? All right, coming up next to the stage is.
Yeah, unless it's like super. Unless you're really good at it, like Mark Normand is really good at that, or you. I don't know. People can do what they want.
It always comes across to me as the host being greedy and like
Yeah.
still trying to get laughs, even though they've already done their set. It's like,
Right.
just like bring up the next. your only job as a host after you've done your set is to be a cheerleader.
But what's the point of hosting if you can't do that now and then? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you're just getting nothing out of it.
Unless you're like, feeling
No,
up the
it's like
comics.
when I host, I don't do that shit, but I'm still.
What do
I
you
still
do?
Have big energy. I go up on stage and I'm like, "You guys still having fun? Come on, everybody!"
I rip on every single person that performs. I'm like, keep it going
I don't like
for
when people are like, it sucks when they do it and it just makes a show way long and they're not doing well.
That's my biggest beef.
But if
is
you're
like,
getting laughs, I don't care if you're funny.
If it depends on the circumstance, man, or like if like the comic kills the room, then like it's like, okay, I got to get the energy going for the next comic. But you know what? That's never going to happen ever again because live performance is never, ever, ever,
I mean,
ever,
honestly,
ever,
I fucking
ever
hate
coming back.
hosting, so.
I love
Yeah,
it.
that's the thing. It's like a host's job already sucks. So, the thing is, because I don't blame people for wanting to get laughs after they host because the host spot, you always bomb.
It is funny.
It's a really hard spot.
It's
So
the
then-
hardest spot in
So
the
it's
world.
nice to like try and get laughs once the show is like moving.
Yeah, it's like a crazy event if like you're getting laughs while you're hosting. You're like, fuck.
Oh
this is
yeah, this is
nuts.
gonna be a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, when hosts are good,
It like
it's-
it honestly like kind of makes you mad like if you're getting laughs when you're hosting because it's like fuck if I'm like getting these laughs hosting. Imagine if I was just doing a regular set at
Yeah.
the show.
dude, the money spot is going like third or fourth or fifth.
Yeah,
that's so
if you're not
good.
featuring otherwise.
It is
Yeah.
crazy, like the perception of power that people have for the host of an open mic.
This is also true.
There
yeah.
have been times when I've hosted at the Creek when people think I'm like running shit in New York and they'll come up to me and like start asking me for things and I'm like, I feel the surge of power and I'm like, yeah, this is I
In your
get being a
pants.
cop now.
I mean, it is funny when like comics also like are the king of their mic. You know what I mean? And they're
Yeah,
like,
they act like they run shit.
yeah, they act like they're like, yeah, all right.
You don't even own the bucket that the names
You're
are
in line. Yeah, you're in line. I mean, we might be able to rig it for you in a few weeks. Like, shut the fuck up, dude.
That's the best, dude. Mics
Yeah.
are dumb.
Yeah, I'm glad they're gone. I'm really not in this outdoor era or whatever. I'm just like, yeah, I'm like,
Dude, I am
I'm
realizing-
fine not hustling. And,
All-
and by the way, if I don't ask for a bunch of spots and like hustle, I'm never getting booked again. Like, I'm not a very in-demand comic at all.
No,
But-
you know what's funny? What I've realized through all this is all three of us are good enough that there's no reason for us to have been doing mics. We could just do shows.
I know.
Like,
Yeah, shows and podcasts.
I mean,
we
we're
are.
not-
I literally.
we're not women, so people aren't going to just come to us and ask us. But if we put feelers out, we'll get booked.
Yeah. I mean, but it's still hard as shit. It's like,
It is, but there's no reason. If comedy ever comes back, like live comedy, there's no reason for any of us to go back to an open mic. Cause it's
dude,
like,
I don't know
what the
because
fuck is the
I do
point?
ask a lot and I still don't get booked that much, even though I do well all
You
the
got a
time.
tape?
Yeah, I'm doing well on the tape, but it's a lot of riffing.
Well, let's
And
pull it
so
up. Let's
that-
watch
That
it.
doesn't translate.
watch it
Jamie,
now.
pull up Robbie's tape.
Hey, pull it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, everyone.
But I
so
do
I'm
think
in
like
the KKK.
we are literally like three of the most like underrated comics in the city.
No,
I
people-
I would say
genuinely-
even the world.
Dude, I did a show on Roosevelt Island last night, outside, and after my set, the cops busted up the show.
Well, how much do you get booked though, Dalton?
now?
Before.
Man, before I wasn't getting booked that much, and right before the pandemic, shit was starting to take off for me. Like,
Yeah.
I was getting more and more spots at New York Comedy Club and
Mhm.
like the Stand and other places, and then everything shut down. So who knows what my career would look like?
I mean, yeah, but here's the thing. I've gotten those too, but they kind of like ebb and flow, you know? Like,
Well,
there's
it's-
just no way to get any momentum with this shit.
I was getting to a point where it was like regularly, I was getting like asked to do club spots, and then I would like send tapes out to different bars. And
Oh,
get
yeah.
shit that, so I was like, yeah, it was like pretty regular.
Dalton was fairly in demand right before the world ended.
Yeah,
That's true.
people love
Yeah,
you,
maybe
dude.
I just suck.
No, you don't suck. You just need to. You gotta rub them elbows, baby.
I do rub elbows. People hate it.
You
It's
gotta,
like
no,
really-
you have to You have to actually rub people's elbows.
And you also
that's
have
what
to-
I've
like a
been
genie in
doing.
a lamp.
Yeah. Yeah, I just don't get. I mean, I have
But-
to like. I've been doing open mics for fucking 10 years, and I'm like, well, I guess I'll advance someday.
Yeah,
I thought the legend is all you have to do is just get good at comedy,
No,
and then you do get good at comedy, and it's just still like, they're like, yeah, just show up, go to every party, and meet people.
you need to play up being half Afghani.
I can't do that. Like, I just can't do that.
You need
I'm
to.
so
you
bad
know for
at.
a fact that would work. That would absolutely.
Yeah,
work.
what's
It
your
would work.
Afghanistan last name,
But
Robbie?
it would be Sharif.
Oh, dude, you got to
Come
go by
on.
Robbie Sharif, dude.
I know.
Robbie
I'm
Sharif?
sorry, dog. I'm sorry, but you have to do that. Yeah, hello, my name is Robbie Sharif.
But see, here's the thing: is like David Namiar.
You mean Dawood?
Didn't get
Dawood?
He had to- he had to go-
No.
He had to do super Muslim with his name. He's like he changed it from David to Dawood. Like so, Robbie Sharif wouldn't even. It would maybe work a little bit, but I'm also like too white as like a guy.
It doesn't matter, dude. You just
I
got to
have
play up like
no-
the I'm mixed race.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
all you have to do is say like, yeah, I'm mixed. I know what you're thinking. You're like, okay, was there like a mix up? No, I'm mixed race.
Oh,
Hi everyone.
I get my sushi at 7-Eleven.
That's honestly the way to go. You could be like, surprise, surprise, Robbie Sharif, the white guy.
You
know,
could go by Sharif.
I just think it would just seem. I could maybe do it for commercials.
Of
or
course,
something.
it would seem disingenuous. It seems disingenuous when all these other fucking dopes do it.
But they suck. I don't want to just like I don't know.
I'm saying if your only goal is to get booked more,
That's
either
not.
play up being half Afghani or like become trans or some shit.
I'm trans.
I do. You know what? We just gotta start a show because that's all it really is. People just
all right, let's do
And
it.
also, none of it fucking like we're talking about like shows, but so many of these shows, like a Brooklyn bar show, what the fuck did that?
That's
do?
the thing. Also,
none of that shit does anything.
is I've done. I did a fucking spot at New York Comic Club, and Aaron Berg's show, great lineup. I did the best of everyone on the lineup except for maybe Dave Temple, and it was like, all right, what now? Fucking nothing.
You just keep grinding, baby.
Send that tape to.
I feel that's a good feeling. Dude.
I didn't get a tape.
When you get asked,
When
to
I
the
tape
club,
myself, I bomb. That's another.
Did you
problem.
did you
I always
record
get
it? Did you
nervous.
get the audio of it?
No.
Oh no, it's like it
I
never
don't know,
existed.
dude. Like I never.
I don't-
Exactly.
I choose.
Damn,
not to
but
think
they
that
have
way.
to have
If
like
I-
tapes of it elsewhere. I bet if you hit up the club, they have it somewhere.
No, they don't. I don't think they tape their shows.
If I get asked to do a club spot, I'm not thinking like, oh, what do I do now when it's over? I'm like, fuck, that rocks, dude. I'm in New York,
Yeah.
fucking city. I'm performing in.
That's a
comedy
good point.
clubs
And,
in
like,
New York
yeah,
City.
it is
baby.
cool to like. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the
dude.
thing. That's why I like.
That's what frustrates me about all these too cool for school dopes who do all the Brooklyn shit. Who are like, oh, I'll never do a club. It's like, why the fuck are you in New York? Like the reason we came here was for the comedy
The
clubs.
clubs, baby, the clubs.
We
Yeah.
came here because we like want to perform at places.
Yeah,
like,
I'm kind of a crossover comic. I don't get booked anywhere. I don't get booked at the clubs or the Brooklyn
all these
shows.
people who talk about like they don't like the club system. It's like you're not good enough to get in the club.
Yeah, well, neither am I. I mean, like that. It's like, yeah, like I guess I got right before all this happened. I actually got I was supposed to do Frantic,
Robbie,
and
what the fuck are you talking about? Lindsay Jennings gets booked at clubs. You could get booked at clubs.
no, I couldn't.
Yeah, you
she's
could.
a woman. That's the
That's
difference.
true. And she's a
Everyone's like,
suicide
oh, this
girl.
person sucks, but they're booked. It's like, yeah, but they're like not just a guy.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Lindsay Jennings. She's great.
None whatsoever.
I would like to say disrespect to Lizzie Jennings.
Robert.
Take that back. She's too hot.
No,
Robert
she's-
Sharif.
Nope, she was rude to me during a roast battle. Lindsay, you're on notice.
Lindsay, come on the show.
Let's work it out.
Yeah, actually, please come on the show, Lindsay.
And,
Let's
hey,
talk
also,
it out.
Please come.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Know what I'm
Dalton.
Oh,
I wonder
What
if
have
the
I told-
audience.
Wah.
Did we talk about comedy too much?
No,
dude, people love
dude.
this, dude. This is what we call inside baseball.
Yeah, man. We're just talking about our passion.
We're
I've-
talking shot,
yeah.
baby.
Shout out
I've-
to Greg and Rob.
Yeah, R.I.P. Oh, they
Greg-
mentioned you yesterday.
Really? What they said?
I was just talking about how, like, everyone from. I was doing a thing in Jersey City, and I was talking to them, and I said, everyone from San Francisco that came out to New York moved back, and they were like, not Robbie Goodwin, and I was like, that's right, dude, not Robbie, man.
yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We did. I did it. I can't believe they remembered I was from San Francisco.
Yeah, you earned your
they
earned
know-
your NYC card,
They
baby.
keep tabs on everyone who's from what they call the gay cities.
Really?
No. That sounds believable, though.
I did some research and I found no evidence that San Francisco is gay. By the way.
So what? Well, yeah, sure. I guess now with the tech guys in there.
They all left. I read like 90%. Oh, dude, that's the funniest Trump tweet yesterday. Someone tweeted 45% of gay guys are going to vote for Donald Trump, and he quote tweeted, just wrote, "Great."
Dude, you should remind that is what I liked about the Justice League movie was the Flash was like a virgin autist in that movie.
That's awesome.
That was pretty sick. That he was just like an awkward.
I'm excited for the Snyder cut. Fuck
Dude.
Joss Whedon. He sucks.
Well, that's what was weird.
Does the Avengers really not hold up? I've been seeing that take go
No,
around.
Avengers rules.
No, it's fine. It's a comic book movie.
Yeah, but
At the time, I thought it was like the greatest thing ever.
that's what was really weird about that Justice League movie is like I could tell that the movie Snyder wanted to make was
vastly different from
because all the weed and shit in it feels like really forced, like all the hammy jokes and shit.
Soy banter, as Matt Christman called it.
Like all that shit, like when Flash is like Pet Cemetery, I'm like, I feel like that's a Whedon thing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, and I'm curious to see what Snyder's version of that movie
they're
like.
gonna do like the next Flash movie is Flashpoint, where Flash goes back
that actually looks sick, dude.
Now
we got Michael Keaton in the mix.
And the cool thing with that is like the whole point of the, and this isn't spoiling anything because that
I've read Flashpoint.
Yeah, so Flash fucking resets the whole, which now is finally getting undone in fucking Death Metal. The new Scott Snyder series, which is fucking awesome.
They undid Flashpoint a while ago.
No, they're finally.
Flashpoint is what caused the New 52. Robbie,
Flashpoint is what caused the New 52. But now then they did the Midnight. They finally did the Watchmen crossover.
Yeah, because after Flashpoint, that's what brought Watchmen into the.
Well, that's what. So Flashpoint was what caused Dr. Manhattan to become aware of the DC universe.
Oh, okay.
And that's what.
I never read any of that.
Yeah,
that Watchmen's like in the other.
Yeah, as
now?
a final insult to Alan Moore, DC started incorporating all of his characters. Oh, dude, it's exactly what he did not want.
Alan Moore hates comic books. Like he hates superheroes. He's openly been like, yeah, this shit's for children. Like adults shouldn't read.
Alan Moore food, please.
Yeah,
that's him. He's fat.
But I enjoyed Flashpoint, and the Flashpoint cartoon movie they made was really good.
Yeah, it's super dark. Well, it's like a good like alternate dark take.
I didn't really enjoy the New 52. Like I got into it when it first came out, and I thought they were doing some cool stuff with Swamp Thing and Animal Man.
Yeah.
Aquaman was actually pretty good around that time. Wonder Woman.
But I remember thinking like they could just like reboot those characters. Like they didn't need to reboot like Superman and Batman.
And it was weird because they rebooted some stuff and other stuff. It was
like Green Lantern and Batman were untouched.
It was all over the fucking place, dude.
And then like they brought back like the original Superman and Lois Lane and their kid, and then they killed off the new Superman from the New 52, and then they merged all. Dude, it's a whole convoluted thing. But the whole point of Flashpoint and the movie Flashpoint is that it's going to reboot the DC universe one more time.
Yeah, we got to get a reboot.
Yeah, and so now they're going to have so then it's going to be like the fucking current Wonder Woman and Jason Momoa's Aquaman, but then probably Robert Pattinson's Batman will be incorporated. Yeah. And then like who knows? I guess they're keeping Harry Caviezel or whatever.
Henry Cavill.
Yeah, Harry. Yeah,
He's
Witcher.
not a bad Superman.
He's not a bad Superman, but
Superman is just a boring character.
He's not boring.
He can be
with
good.
The right writer. Like when Grant Morrison writes Superman, it fucking rules.
Whatever happened to the Man of Tomorrow? Is that him?
That's Alan Moore.
Okay.
Yeah, but like I mean, it's like just with
Superman's
Superman,
best in Frank Miller.
Well, they gotta do something like with Superman. They have to make it like a fantastical, like larger than life kind of thing. They can't have like it grounded in reality the way they do with Batman.
Yeah, they need
because
he's too crazy. I mean, he's a crazy. Yeah. It's just like crazy.
Yeah, it's like so he like they need to have Superman like fighting like gods and super powered aliens.
Well,
I
hope that's what they're teasing with Darkseid.
Yeah, like that. But that's what they need to do to have Superman. On that level, because they can't have him just like stop robbers, because it's like this is a guy that can do anything.
Well, that's always frustrated me though in those comic books when they have these big crossover events, and then after the fact, it's like Batman is like, all right, I'm gonna go back to Gotham and fight the Riddler.
Yeah,
yeah. I mean, he just killed a guy. You're struggling with the Riddler now.
Yeah, he just went through time and restarted everything. It's like, all right, I just got an alert.
I just killed a guy.
Riddler left me a clue.
These are very confusing questions.
It's crazy. That's what's weird about the comic books crossing over all the time. Is it doesn't make it like once you get back to those street level stories, it's like it should be a piece of cake, dude. You shouldn't be.
Yeah, that's my issue with the Avengers. Is like it's the same thing. I mean, exactly what you said. Like the Avengers is like like a city destroying thing, and then it's like, all right, well now we're back to like Ant-Man fixing a robot.
That's actually what was good about those.
Also, why don't they just call the Avengers every time?
Right.
Exactly. That was what was frustrating about Aquaman. is it's like, yo, dude, you're friends with Superman. Get him in here to help you with this shit.
Just call him up,
Yeah, dude, call your
There's
buddy.
like a scene where Superman just like ignores the call.
The Atlanteans are declaring war on Earth. Get your buddy in here to come and help with this, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, it was weird seeing Amber Heard in that movie, knowing that she emotionally and physically abused friend of the show, Johnny Depp.
Friend of the show, Johnny
Friend of the
Depp.
show.
How about that, man?
But she got some banging titties.
She's
dude.
really hot.
Great
Oh,
body.
God.
You can withstand a Me Too if you're hot enough.
Honestly,
Dude,
dude.
I'd let her cut my
Franco's
fingers
I
on-
was just about to say, dude, she can beat me up and spit on me
Oh
and
my
set me on
God,
fire.
Dude, piss on me.
Franco's
Damn.
fine. Rob Lowe's fine. And Amber Heard's all right.
Amber Heard is fine. Well, everybody still blames Johnny. Like, everybody still thinks Johnny Depp's the bad guy in that.
It looks like he did do some crazy shit,
Well,
but
of course, I mean, look
it's-
at him. He
it's-
looks
yeah.
crazy.
it sounds like she was the abusive one.
Yeah, it was like he was doing crazy stuff, but it was like crazy to himself,
Look,
not crazy to.
we all know women. Women are, look,
Yeah, they're evil.
women are inherently abusive.
Women are the enemy.
They are dude. Women will. I mean, their baseline default setting is to gaslight you and make you think you're the bad guy.
Women invented gaslighting.
That's true, and so it's like right there. All right,
Yeah,
just the fact that she's a woman, she's abusive.
not just a woman, a nasty woman.
She's a
Nasty woman.
Nasty woman.
I was
Yeah.
just thinking about that. I missed that phrase.
It's funny that really took off because he also called Jeb a nasty guy. Like, it wasn't especially gendered.
No.
Just the nasty. But now everyone's trying to like.
But everyone was like, it
reappropriate.
was a sexist attack. It's like, he just calls things nasty.
And Hillary tried to jump on.
Like, there was Trump's done way more sexist attacks than that. It was weird that one caught on.
Yeah, and Hillary was like basket of deplorables, and it's like, bitch, what are you shopping at Pier 1? What are you talking about? A
Basket?
basket?
A
Come on.
basket of
This is
deplorables.
a wicker bag. You going on a picnic?
picnic basket.
Basket
Yeah.
is a weird phrase.
Yeah.
I gotta say, I think Biden is a lot better than Hillary. I just remember really.
And, like,
not,
I don't
remember,
know,
Because
dude.
he's a man.
Yeah, I mean,
And he likes ice cream.
look here, Jack.
Dude, he fucking fruity. I just rewatched Devil's Rejects.
God damn, Dalton. How do you have time to watch all this shit?
Yeah, what are you doing, dude?
We are locked down,
I
dude.
know, but I watch like one movie a week.
I don't
know,
even.
Dude, there's nothing to do.
I watch
true.
hentai.
I do just go out and walk around for no reason a lot.
Yeah, dude.
I wander like I'm in a Bruce Springsteen music video.
Yeah.
I'm loving catching up on cinema and rewatching my favorite flicks.
Nice, dude. As long as you're happy, dude.
As long as you're happy.
Yeah. Shazam was good. The DC.
Yeah.
movie,
Yeah.
Shazam.
You know, they used to call him Captain
They
Marvel.
did. He
Yeah.
was the original Captain Marvel. Billy Batson.
Captain Marvel sucked. I saw that too.
I never saw Captain Marvel.
I
That's the
never
only
saw
movie
that.
I haven't seen.
I fell asleep in the theater.
And I feel like I haven't missed out on anything.
Yeah,
Because, like,
no.
Captain Marvel just showed up in the Avengers movie, and everyone
And
was
they're
like,
like, actually, she can't be. I got other stuff to do.
yeah, it's so
Did y'all
funny.
ever see those?
'Cause she's too
pictures
powerful, right?
Yeah, she is like really. She's like kind of the Superman character of those movies, like because she's, I guess, invincible or whatever.
I mean, and it's crazy because, like, that should be Thor, who's a god.
It should be Leisure Suit Larry. Let's be real here.
Yeah.
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 Leisure
Can
Suit
you
Larry.
imagine, like, him stopping the Infinity Gauntlet?
Le-
And he's like, what the hell is
He
this?
tries to fuck the cube.
yeah, Leisure Suit Larry, Michigan J. Frog,
Yeah, Pepe the Frog.
Pepe the Frog,
And Kermit the
and
Frog.
Kermit
Oh, and
Big
don't forget
Bird.
Dat Boy.
That
The Battle
It's like that.
Toads.
They have the lines where it's like, we'll
Frog-
take it from here.
Frog and Toad.
Yeah, they have like that scene in Avengers Endgame where it's
Yeah,
all the girls,
it's all the
but
women.
it's just all the frogs.
Yeah. We got this.
And they go, Bud Wise.
Fuck, dude.
Oh, dude.
Damn. Don, you're on point this episode.
Yeah, dude. I'm lightheaded now.
Thank
Oh,
God you're not high.
It's worth it.
I'm not high.
You're
no.
so much better when you're not high.
Yeah, man. I hope you learned a valuable lesson about putting that fucking poison in your system.
I
dude.
agree,
Dude.
man. Joe and I were actually going to talk to you about this.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we can cancel the intervention and just go to Outback Steakhouse.
Oh, I would love to go to
Oh,
Outback.
wait, we got to talk about the Dugarita.
Yeah, Red Lobster's just unveiled the greatest cocktail of all time. The new Mountain Dew
See,
Dew
when
Garita.
everyone else shut down and they're complaining, Red Lobster did the American thing and got to the drawing board, man. That's American ingenuity at work.
Dude, I mean, everybody is like trying to dunk on that, but that's what I love about America is just the wacky menu items we get at our chain restaurants.
I'll bet it's good.
I bet, dude,
I'll
I
bet-
want one.
I want one too.
I'm
I want-
off sugar right now. I'm eating healthy, but I'll have a do-garita.
Let's do it. Let's do Garita it.
Let's do the do-garita.
Let's do the do.
Do the do Garita. Well, where is the Red Lobster in Harlem open?
Maybe.
Well, let's go.
We're gonna go all the way to Harlem. Well, you have.
No,
to go
not
to
when's it
Harlem.
out? When's
I'm out. It's out now.
indoor dining in 10 days?
I'm there.
Oh, dude. Yeah, we're definitely going to Red. We're getting some do-garitas.
We're back.
We're back.
Hey, baby, I hear the blues are calling.
Just
Indoor
blacked out
dining
on
without a
do-garitas.
mask.
Dude, we're getting absolutely ripped on do-garitas.
If you like do-garitas and having sex with a
If
man.
they both liked Doritos, I don't think they would have tried to cheat on each other in the first place.
Dude garitas.
Yeah.
Come on.
Dude Korea?
Dude Korea, yeah.
Would you ever have sex with a man in Korea?
Yeah, I mean, that's like a woman in America.
Yeah, right?
It's the same body. That's a boy body right there.
Damn. Do you think we're going to get married? All of us at once?
Like to each other?
No, to other
three
women.
simultaneous weddings.
To a group of women, 3 women that are doing a podcast.
Oh, I'd love that, dude.
Andy Haynes
If we-
and Mike Racine both got married this week.
If we meet our canker sisters, like from Ed, Ed, and Eddie.
What? Yeah. What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
We
dude.
married
There's like
them.
a fucking podcast with a female version
that was
of
a
us.
weird ass show.
That show rocks.
I loved it when I was a kid, but it's like, how'd they pitch that? All right, it's 3 kids who try to concoct illegal scams.
I'll tell you what the pitch was.
To,
What if the Three Stooges was terrifying?
Dude, you know what's scary was Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, that show's.
That
Oh,
show
that
was
show
really-
freaked me out, man.
That show
was some-
sucked. My
that
friend
sh-
pointed out.
No, take that back.
My friend pointed out it was never. I never sought out Courage the Cowardly Dog, but it always was like on because it was just on between 2 better things.
No, Courage was good.
It was too intense, dude.
Yeah, it was too much.
It was.
It's also
intense.
dark, and I mean, maybe just reminded you of your childhood.
Maybe.
Yeah,
But
Dalton.
for me, I was like,
lived
I
don't.
don't want to be transported. To
I do. I do
I don't want to be
remember-
transported to rural America where pets are being abused.
I do remember thinking it was more scary than funny.
It was
Like, I remember
way
being
too
unsettled
scary.
by it.
Yeah, it's unsettling.
Yeah.
It's not funny at all.
Disturbing shit, man.
Cartoons back in the day were like that, though.
Real Ghostbusters.
Dude.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
Powerpuff Girls was good.
Oh, what about Extreme Ghostbusters?
Satan was literally a character on Powerpuff Girls.
Yeah. Well, that was just a trans.
Who was gay?
That was just a
It was a
trans,
trans woman.
Very progressive show.
Yeah.
Yeah, the devil. Interesting.
Jojo. We've talked about this, I
Yeah.
think.
Have we talked about Mojo Jojo?
I was
It's
all
just a
about.
Japanese guy.
I was all about
impression,
Dexter's Lab.
yeah. Dexter's Lab was the
Lab.
best one. Absolutely.
No, it was Samurai Jack.
Samurai Jack was good, but Dexter's Lab was just so funny and had cool sci-fi concepts.
That's true. Yeah, Dexter's Lab was good.
Yeah.
Samurai Jack was also a good show though.
Yeah. I still need to watch that last season that just came out.
Oh, it was erotic.
Yeah, Adult Swim.
It was erotic.
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently it's more mature.
Yeah, they borrowed heavily from hentai.
I like when they bring a show back, but for adults this time.
Mhm.
Actually, no, the Ren and Stimpy one was horrible.
The Ren and Stimpy one was horrible.
The,
Well, that was 'cause,
the
like,
Rocco special they did recently was good.
I need to watch that. Yeah.
Alright.
Hey, Heifer, how you doing there, Heifer?
It was a powerful statement about nostalgia.
You know who the voice of Rocco is?
Who?
It's Carlos Alazraqui from Rio 911.
Yeah.
Really?
Garcia, yeah.
No way, really?
The same guy did the Taco Bell chihuahua.
Whoa.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Yeah, dude.
Yo quiero Taco Bell.
Tacos, modern life.
I liked it when Twin Peaks came, but we've talked about Twin Peaks on this show though. The Twin Peaks reboot was like,
I never
Well-
saw that. I never saw the original though.
oh my god, you have to watch.
I don't know. I had like a hard time getting into it. I watched like a little bit of the first episode.
It
and
takes
was, like,
a long time to get going, and then it's just kind of it is like trolling you.
It's also weird to watch now because at the time it was like what Watchmen was to the Justice League, Twin Peaks was to soap operas. Like it was like this dark version of like because soap operas were huge at that time, so it's kind of like a satire of soap operas, but still really good.
That's funny.
Oh wait, no,
because-
Twin Peaks season 1. Yeah, watch that. For
Yeah,
sure.
because it's like I don't know. I watched like the first episode where they were like, "Oh, this,
no,
this
it
chick
doesn't.
is dead."
It doesn't get the first episode. Isn't that Twin Peaksy? Honestly,
Yeah, because like then
it
I
gets
get like that.
It gets lynchy, which is when it gets good in like episode 2 or 3.
Okay, because yeah, I had like
it took
that.
me like
that-
8 tries. It actually took me a lot of tries to get into it, but it's like the
does-
greatest show
It
ever.
does start to really fall apart in the middle of the second season, but then by the end of that season,
But then the last 4 episodes are like the greatest.
I mean,
TV ever
the
made.
last episode where you spend most of the episode in the Black Lodge is genuinely terrifying.
It's so good.
When Laura Palmer is just screaming.
Uh,
It's so scary, dude.
It's so scary.
But dude, Joe, you got to watch season 1.
The reboot, there's some really unsettling imagery in there.
The reboot is honestly terrifying.
When they overlay Cooper's face over like a whole scene, like,
Yeah.
20.
And when
It's
the,
so
when
unsettling.
the mom is in that bar and she pulls her face off.
Oh
she's like,
God.
do you really want to fuck with this? And she eats that dude's throat.
Damn, Twin Peaks was awesome.
Twin Peaks rocks. And the movie Fire Walk with Me is like, because the show was on like ABC or some shit, so like all the stuff that was happening in the show was happening off camera, like all the rape and murder and shit. And then the movie, you just see Leland Palmer's rape his daughter.
Yeah. Great show though.
Yeah.
Never saw it.
Yeah, that show. David Lynch rocks.
That's a Brendan Schaubism. Great guy. Never met him.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. I went to the Alamo Draft House.
How was it?
Before it was great,
Were
man.
you scared?
Before everything shut down, and they were screening Wild at Heart, the David Lynch movie with Nicolas Cage and Laura Dern. Y'all ever seen that?
Yeah, it's great.
Fuck, that movie rocks.
It kind of feels like if Lynch was doing Tarantino a little bit.
Yeah, I can kind of see that. I don't know. I love that movie.
Or
And
there's a lot of weird like the early 90s. There's a lot of like crime romance movies, like a lot of like two lovers go on the road and kill a bunch
love
of
that,
people. Yeah, it's great, but that's like it's weird that was a specific genre to that like time and place. A lot of like Neo, Bonnie and Clyde's, but only in the early 90s.
And that movie has one of the the funniest lines in any movie ever when he's near the end when he's walking down the street and all those like toughs gang up on him and he goes, "What do you faggots want?" And they kick the shit out of him and he passes out and has like a hallucination. When he comes to, he's like, "Fellas, I'm sorry for accusing you of being homosexual."
That's so Lynch, dude.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I accused you of being homosexual.
Yeah.
All right, we're at an hour 10. Is that
Let's keep going for the rest of our lives.
We're having, dude, this is
This is
good
actually pretty
episode,
fun, yeah.
man.
I'm
Yeah, I'm having fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Dalton.
I'm having a fun time.
When Dalton's on point, the show's good.
Dude, I'm like a week and a half off of Kratom. I haven't had any in several days. I'm sober. I'm eating healthy. Cooked a chicken breast and some veggies and a sweet potato earlier.
Are you totally sober?
No. I'll have like I'll have some drinks here and there. Smoke a little doob.
That sounds
Maybe.
good. I've been drinking way too much again.
But I'm off of
No.
like I'm done because I was using Kratom all day every day just to, like get through the day. I'm done being fucked up all day.
That's great. That is a problem with Kratom. Is like you can take it during the day, but then it's like it feels like you're an addict because you're just.
Well,
like,
you are. That's the thing with it, because I do deal with chronic pain because of this fucking goddamn muscular dystrophy, and so I started taking it for like because I heard it was like a holistic, safe like pain relief thing. It like wasn't an opioid, and then turns out it's like just as addictive as heroin, and so I was just like using it all day every day, and then I finally was able to like the first like 3 or 4 days coming off of it were hell on earth.
It's so funny. It's legal. I can't.
I can't. It absolutely should not be legal. I could not consciously ever advocate for that shit.
It rocks though. I kind of like it.
I
It
love
feels
it.
Great,
It's
but
really fun.
It's so bad,
and
dude.
I don't get any hangover from it really.
No, it's great, but it's not good.
What's the downside?
Addiction and dependency.
To
dude.
what? Doing a thing that doesn't seem to really have any negative impacts otherwise?
Do you hear how great I am on this episode right now?
No.
It's because I'm sober.
Oh, no.
I'm off kratom.
All right.
I'm
I'm never
no
doing
longer
that
on
again.
Opiates.
You do seem a lot happier.
It also numbs you. Like there were times I would take it and not really feel what I felt like. Like when I went to see Louis in Jersey, I was had taken kratom that day, and I didn't feel like I was as present as I should have been for that.
Or maybe his performances wasn't that good.
No, he did great. He crushed, but I don't know.
Did you feel safe when you saw Louis perform?
Yeah.
After all these episodes, Joe comes out as
Oh, music,
that's really funny.
music is good again?
The idea that Dalton would feel unsafe at a Louis show that he bought tickets for. And we've been like so pro Louis on so many episodes.
I gotta tell you, man, I'm really enjoying music again. I've been really
Hell yeah,
digging
dude.
into some albums.
What, Demi Lovato?
No,
Louis?
Louis. I've been listening to Louis.
Yeah, my favorite
I've been listening
comedian.
to Animal
My
House
favorite
soundtrack.
actor is Louis Anderson. My favorite comedian is Louis C.K. My favorite song is Louis.
No, dude. I've been really, like I said, getting back into Danzig.
Oh, nice.
The B-52s.
Praise
are
Allah.
good. The Cramps.
I love when
Ooh.
Dalton just goes into lists.
Tyler Childer's new album rocks. Oh my god.
Nummy, nummy.
What else? I don't know, dude. I'm enjoying I'm really loving listening to music.
Your
again.
libido come back?
Dude, I beat off 3 times this morning.
Who did you beat off 2 images of?
I beat off to porn.
Who was in the porn?
Abella Danger.
Ooh, I love Abella Danger.
Abella Danger rocks, dude.
Did you watch the ones where she's like stuck underneath a coffee table?
No.
Those are my favorites.
I've watched who's the
How do you get stuck under a
the one
coffee?
that-
That's like the fucking point of the
dude?
porn.
You never watched Stuck Porn?
No.
Dude, it's
oh
the best.
my god, Robbie.
Yeah.
Dude, you have got to watch Stuck
I'm
Porn.
trying to get off porn.
Dude, on
Joe,
you-
do you know Corey Chase?
Yes,
dude.
dude.
Yes.
Yes.
Queen of
Oh,
Stuck
God.
Porn. Dude,
Damn.
she's always getting her hand caught in the dryer.
I know, dude. And or like,
And then, dude, so Stuck Porn is like when like a mom is like doing dishes or doing laundry or whatever, and she gets stuck, and then her son comes to help her and just ends up fucking her.
Oh.
And she's like, "You're taking advantage of me." He's like, "No, I'm helping you like get out." You're like,
sounds horrible.
You're loosening up, right? And she goes, "No," and he's like, "Well, what if I fuck you in the ass?"
Wait, so this is rape porn?
It's
shut up,
technically-
doll. No, it's not.
No, but then he's like,
Because she
"Hey,"
never says stop.
Yeah. And then he starts fucking her in the butt, and she's like, "Oh, I think this actually is helping." And then she gets out.
Fuck, I'm actually pretty horny now.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, well, I mean, look, dude, let's stop the recording. Let's pull up a video, watch it, and then we'll review.
Robbie, you're gonna love Stuck Porn.
All right,
Yeah.
okay.
It's so
Okay.
All right, I
funny.
guess I'll go back for one last job. People ask me if I was back. And yeah, I'm thinking I'm back.
All right, we're back. So, Robbie, how was the stuck porn, dude?
It's good. I got cum everywhere.
I know, dude. You got some in my face. I'm like, hey, knock it off, faggot. But it was great, dude.
Oh, no.
I mean,
dude.
hey, guys, it was a circle jerk. It was Abella Danger. We're only human.
Yeah.
That was fun, though. Thanks for letting us use your living room.
You're
dude.
Thank
welcome.
you,
All right,
yeah.
that's been the Loud Boys, everybody.
We come back just to say how good it was.
Yeah.
Follow us on social media, please.
Yeah.
We only have 23 followers on Twitter.
Oh,
That's
really?
So
We're gonna
pathetic.
pick up, dude.
All right.
After
Well,
this
we're gonna
episode-
From now on, we'll all retweet. We'll start incorporate. I'm gonna start incorporating more hashtags.
Also,
Hashtag rape survivors. Hashtag.
That's a great idea.
I will
for-
say Twitter is not our demo.
that's a great idea. A Survivor spinoff called Rape Survivor.
And you vote someone out when you don't believe their story. You are a liar. All the women have to leave.
Yeah. So everybody, check out Corey Chase,
Yeah.
Check out Vinny Chase.
Abella Danger.
Bella Danger.
Who else is good at stuck porn? Who's your favorite porn star right now?
Adriana Chechik.
Adriana from The Sopranos.
Yeah, Adriana Chechik's a
I'm still on a big
dirty
Abella
girl.
Danger kick.
Bella
right
Danger
now.
is good. Yeah.
I used to be like, I'm never gonna jerk off to somebody born in the '90s, and now I'm fucking jerking off to someone born in 2008.
Bella Danger is good. She toes the line. She doesn't do stuff that's like too extreme. Because Adriana
know.
Chechik does some like really disgusting.
I know
stuff.
Bella Danger is like, you probably take her back and introduce her to your mom and be like, hey, this is Abella. I really love her.
Who was your first love in porn? Mine was Dana Diarmond.
Mine was Nikki Fritz,
I don't even know who that is.
softcore porn star of the late
Really?
'90s, early 2000s.
Nah, dude. When I was a kid, it was Dana Diarmond, Belladonna, Cytheria. Remember Cytheria?
No.
The squirt queen?
Damn, dude. I was like Jenny McCarthy. I like basically like also like anyone that's graced the cover of an FHM.
Gianna Michaels.
Gianna Michaels, I liked her. Yeah.
Big old titties,
Yeah.
dude.
When did
Nat-
you see a doctor about stomach pain?
No, dude. What kind of is it? A shooting pain or is it like a crampy pain?
It's kind
Robbie,
of it's
do you think there's
crampy.
something stuck in your stomach that maybe we could loosen up somehow?
No, it's like my upper abdomen. I think I just have too much like bloating or gas in there or something.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know.
What are you eating?
But it's 3 days. It's been a 3-day pain.
I like Kinsey Reeves. She's the new Piper Perry.
Mm.
We're just naming porn stars now, dude. This rocks.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Would you ever marry one? Would you marry a porn star?
No. I'd date one.
I don't know.
The late, great August Ames.
R.I.P.
Salute to a real one.
Damn. Sometimes like I'll still find like
That was my Ruth Bader Ginsburg.
Yeah,
When
honestly,
she
like,
died,
dude. I think we all remember where we were when it's funny. Not a Bella Danger, but yeah, August Ames. Like multiple people were like, "Damn, what a bummer," and I was like, "Damn."
I know, dude. 'Cause
We're all gonna.
we talked about that
Oh yeah,
clip where she was a tailor.
I
Dude,
saved that one.
That is one of the best. Dude,
A masterpiece.
We are horny.
I used to be like, I'm never gonna fucking jerk off to a porn that has a black guy in it, and I was like, well, here we are.
That one's great, dude.
Yeah, she really
She's
like
taking that tape measure and
she.
measuring.
Yeah,
his dick.
she changed the course of the way, and I was like, damn, if I could jerk off to a fucking black guy in porn, I could probably jerk off to a black woman in porn. And now I've been like jerking off to like black people in porn.
Oh, dude, come on, Naomi Banks.
It's great.
Jada
That's like
Fire,
me and trans women.
So in a way,
Aubrey
like
Cage,
August
Chanel
Ames,
Santini.
Natalie
August
Mars.
Ames introduced me to the concept of
Natalie Mars,
yeah.
dude, that's a boy body right there,
I know,
dude.
dude.
Natalie Mars, that's a good looking boy body.
Should we
I
invest
jerked
in
off
like
to her
an
Instagram.
X Hamster premium account?
See, wait, you really like Natalie Mars?
Yeah, I think she's pretty
Dude,
cute.
she's hot. Dude, but she does some gross shit.
Yeah,
dude. I've watched
I
some of
looked
her
up.
clips.
Oh, dude, her.
She's done some pretty horrifying things to her butthole.
I like Whitney Wright.
Ugh, dude, I saw one. It actually traumatized me when I saw.
Yeah, what was it? She prolapsed?
No, but she just had a huge gaping ass and like
Oh, well, that's fine.
huge objects.
You know when they have like, have you ever done the lion
Wait,
tamer?
what'd she do?
I know what you're talking. I've seen her take toys that I'm like, yo, you gotta go to the hospital.
Yeah,
for
dude,
this
exactly. It's like, dude, whoa.
But there's like that's like a whole. I can't get it. Like the extreme anal stuff where like they're like rectums are falling out.
Ugh,
I don't know how people beat off to that.
Ugh.
Gaping. I understand, but
I mean, that's just a
prolapsing. Come on,
It's just a fetish.
A delicious fetish.
But it's like with prolapsing, it's like this is a medical emergency. This is like
Yeah,
so
dude.
bad.
Yeah, that's like close to snuff porn. It's like
Yeah.
trending too close to snuff. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you draw the line at what you won't watch on porn?
I'd say that.
Yeah, probably that prolapsing.
Have you ever seen one where like they actually like do kill someone?
No.
No.
You're not gonna find that on X videos, dude.
Oh really? What'd I see then?
I won't watch prolapse. Nothing with animals.
Nothing.
I mean, I'll watch something if an animal shaped dildo. Yeah,
What if like
sure.
a woman was like eating a giraffe's pussy and it's okay because they're both female?
It's what?
What incredible
Is it like Pride
justification.
Month. Yeah, I try not to go too far down the rabbit hole. I don't want to.
What's the furthest down the rabbit hole you'll get? I mean, like clearly, like only deep enough where you can still see daylight, but perhaps there's some shadows.
I've watched like you know how kink.com has everything but.
Mm-hmm.
I've watched some like pretty gross like anal stuff that I like. It's easy to it like helps me come pretty quick, but I feel really bad after. I'm like,
Yeah.
why
So,
do I like that?
All right, I'm gonna tell you guys. There's like a special fetish on X video where you can actually see home birth,
No,
Oh.
no, Joe,
No.
dude.
where the man will like deliver the baby,
Joe, shut up, shut up,
No,
shut up, shut up,
dude.
shut up, shut up, shut up.
and then
Joe, stop talking.
in defiance of the natural order of things,
Joe, come on, dude. Keep-
an
keep it
erection
PG-13,
fueled with
dude.
hate and lack of God.
Yeah, I don't know, dude. Porn rocks.
All right. I think that's it for
Stop before I incriminate us further.
All right. Thanks,
All
everybody.
right, good night.
I love you.